We're out here at Rafa's garage, working on another solid code like always. Today we're doing a timing chain cover, so I already took off the headlights. It's basic, it's super easy. A bolt right here, a bolt right there. He didn't have this one right here, thank God. And just took off the plastics. Right now, I've already loosened up some of these bolts already on the valve cover. Already taking off the serpentine belt, or I loosened it up. Took off the cruise control off a little bit, so you got a bolt right here, and then two bolts, one right there and another one right under there. And working on the alternator right now. Already taking off this bolt right here, size 10, that plug right here. Now I just gotta do the 14 or the 12 right here, and I believe it's a 14 right there, 12 or 14. And like I said, I started working on the valve cover, but put a hold on it because it's still warm, so let it cool off a little bit before I take off that plug right there. And so I'm just gonna start working on this. After the alternator, it's the air compressor, the AC compressor. So we're gonna do, has 3 bolts, size 12, one right there, and the other one right here. That one's not gonna come out fully, so we gotta use a wrench for that one, and then start working on this motor mount. I already disconnected the ground right here, which goes right here. Throttle cable too, which goes right here. He only had 1 bolt on it, size 10, but usually it comes with 2. So yeah. So alternator's off. I forgot to tell you guys, you do have to remove the bracket that goes on top, and it's actually connected to the manifold right there. The size 12, which is this one right here. And then right now I'm already taking off the AC condenser, so that one's off already. The one right there, that one's loose. I just got to do that top one right there. So now we're taking off the 10 millimeters off this water pump. It's a little tricky because you gotta hold this probably with some pliers or something, and actually put the ratchet on there so it doesn't turn while you're trying to loosen it up. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick. So time to race up the car. I'm gonna leave the the water pump right now because I don't want to make a mess. It's gonna drop coolant. So I'd rather do the power steering pump in the back and get myself out of the bottom because it is gonna splash everywhere down there. So I'm gonna do that, do the power steering and take off the wheel, do the crankshaft also. And car is already lifted, took off the wheel. We are gonna take this little undercarriage plastic, a 10 right there, another 10 right there. It's supposed to have a clip down here, but doesn't have it. Has another probably 10 on the grill right there. So we're gonna take that off so we can get access to the crankshaft. So right there, and as you can see, it's leaking already, and this is just from sitting here for about half an hour. So plastic's already off, and look at this. Yeah, it's leaking. So we're gonna do the power steering pump down here. The crankshaft right there is the size 19. These, I believe they're 12 or 14, one of them two. So I'm gonna take those off real quick. So while trying to remove the power steering pump, all this was caught onto it. So luckily I'm taking it off and didn't get more tangled or stuck. So back to it. So there it is. Valve cover is already taken off. A couple of 10s all the way around the valve cover. That one's a pain in the butt because you gotta use a swivel. The tensioner is already out. I was able to take out the motor mount, lift it up high enough so you could pull it out. Take out that nut right there for the...
Oh, haven't we already shown how to do this already?
No.
Oh.
So take off that nut right there, and then it should come off with the bolt inside. Now we gotta take off this bracket for the motor mount. Basically 14s, 14 right there, another 14, 14.
So not 12s?
Or they might be 12s. And another one down here. So there's 3 right here, and then one in the top. And they're 14s.
They're 14, guys.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
And then we're gonna take out the water pump. Bunch of 10s. You just gotta be careful because 2 of them are short, and I believe it's this one right here and the one over here in the back.
Just if possible, guys, try and pull it out nice and neatly and leave all the bolts on there and just leave it facing the floor so all the bolts don't get mixed up. So some are shorter than others. You want to put a long bolt where a short one goes, and yikes!
The power steering pump was being a pain in the butt because one bolt didn't want to fully come out.
Mark got it out, no problem. Yeah, so Mark does.
So, yep.
Hey, guys, I'm like the SoCal Cajun.
So, I'm outies. I got to go pick up the parts because my boy Alex didn't order them on time. And they just arrived. So, I got to go pick them up Toyota. Mark's going to finish it up, so he might not record. But all that's left is water pump, a couple of 10s around. This bracket, which is 14s like we mentioned.
You know what, guys?
The one that we forgot was the tensioner for the chain, which two nuts in the back should come out because the tensioner is already off, the belt tensioner, so it should be able to pull off. I already took off the 19 bolt off the crankshaft. All he has to do is pry it off. Mark said be careful with it because those grooves, the grooves are easy to... Like if you chip off little pieces of it, so just do it evenly around. Take your time on it. You do have a sensor here, size 10. Yeah, that's the crank sensor.
Crank position sensor.
That's a 10 right there. That's it. Also, pry it off because it's gonna be stuck in there. And all these other ones are gonna be size 10 around the timing.
I think you have 112 in the timing. Isn't there 112 in the timing chain cover?
You got about like 2 or 3, which are on that side, on the left hand side of the tensioner. But that's about it. Once he takes those off, it should come off.
I'll be kicking back right here with the beer in my hand waiting.
There's no beer.
Oh, shit.
So came back, valve cover or timing chain cover is already off. New seals already, that's what I want to go pick up. New spark plugs, new valve cover, seals, you know. Cleaned it up because Mark didn't do it.
Yeah,
cleaned up.
Mark did the timing chain cover.
Cleaned that up. Only he did is put the greaser. He didn't even take the gaskets out. So time to put it in. Mark is probably gonna put the valve cover or the timing chain cover because he knows where all the bolts are at.
They're here. He's being lazy.
He's not being lazy.
They're right, bro. They're all right there. All the bolts are there.
And what are those?
And the 41 way.
Huh?
Mine are. Oh, that's from the actual valve cover. I put it over now. But these are all.
You see what kind of mess he does?
Okay, what's the other shit right here? Okay,
huh?
What's that bolt right there? What's that big bolt for? I don't know what the fuck goes to. It's just there. I didn't want to touch it. I left it where I found it.
I was trying to hit it.
What is it?
It's just an extra bolt.
Oh.
So we have 2 lift filters. This is the other one that a lot of people forget. It's right here behind the alternator. So cleaned it up already.
Under the OVC valve?
Yep. So 14
no
right
go
here.
to this guy. He works at Glendora, Toyota. It's full of, just don't trust him.
He doesn't get you parts on time. He missed a part here and there.
Luckily we have extras, so we're all good. But you know, if we didn't have extras laying around, we'd be so screwed right now.
Damn, it's my birthday weekend. Y'all just talk shit.
So it's all done. Sorry I didn't record.
We were busy.
We're busy trying to get it done. Customer came in and showed up and inspected me. Is it done? So
no, it's not done. It is now though.
The reason the night came is because he showed up like 2 hours late, and I still had to pick up the Toyota parts, and I caught traffic. I was could have did like an hour and a half on the road, probably another 15 minutes. Me talking to Alex.
Oh yeah,
But-
fucking Alex. That's like 20 minutes of bullshit, Alex.
Yep. Well, that's it.
But surprisingly, me and Rafa didn't bullshit this time. Actually worked.
You did.
I would say in total, me and you.
Fool,
probably
you did
for like 2 minutes.
bullshit. You did bullshit.
Shut up, man.
You always bullshit.
You are bullshit.
You are
Hey,
bullshit.
you know what bullshit? This fucking YouTube page is bullshit. And my car. Bullshit car. Bullshit YouTube page. Bullshit.
So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we're out. So
Now what?
what happened?
What?
What happened? Somebody rear-end you or what?
Yeah, I kind of got. This lady thought, I looked pretty cute, so she decided to just ram me in my ass and just fuck my car. So that's cool.
So what's the plan for this car?
Well, we're gonna sell Alex this premium bumper right here. It looks fucking easy, man. Let me see.
So
Can't even tell. Hey, that'll buff right out. I got a boy that can do it for cheap. Hey, yo, better yet, hit us up. Hit up VR Auto Spa. We'll take care of it. Customers here.